I want to give a great thank you to some of our sponsors, particularly Columbus City Council President Councilman Shannon Hardin and Council Member Shayla Favor, Columbus Alumni Chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated, First Church of God, my home church, Marlon Gary Memorial Peace Chapel, the HBCU Foundation, Pamela and John Gregory. There are parents and other individuals who gave and supported, and we really appreciate it because we cannot do it without the help and support of people who believe in our mission.
Well, especially for an HBCU, understanding, first off the history. Our next session will go in depth into like the history of many HBCUs, why they were founded, what their mission and purpose was. And I think once we establish that as a foundation, moving forward, heading on the tour, I think the students will have that much greater of an appreciation when we step foot on these campuses, realizing that these are historic monuments, some amazing things have taken place on these campuses from former students who are doing great things nationally and have done things throughout the years to contribute to the African American race.
We thank you for all the work that has gone in on behalf of the staff and on the parents and the students to prepare themselves for this journey.
We like to incorporate culture in everything that we do, and so we're going to pretend we have a drum line. And so we have drums, we have music. We want you to clap them off and let them know that they're going to have a great time, that they are going to learn, and that they will appreciate one another.
Finding like a new college that I'll be open to going to.
Finding out about like all their scholarships and stuff.
Success
is inevitable for me.
Succeeding
is my reality.
One more time.
Success is inevitable for me.
Succeeding
is my reality.
I think getting them interested is something that starts very early. Really the best college access programming starts in elementary school and middle school. But one of the things that we stressed, and we have stressed for years, find a place that feels like home. And so many times, this year included, students have gotten off the bus or after walking around a campus for a few minutes, Miss G, I found my home. And that's what's important. If you feel at home, and we tell them to make sure that you learn how to network and find your tribe and access resources on the campus, when they realize that those things are at their disposal, because let's face it, leaving home, going off on your own can sometimes be daunting and a fearful experience, but to know that there is a support system there is what we hope will resonate in them as they're looking for a place that feels like home.
Obtaining so much information about different colleges, what certain colleges are looking for in a student that they want on their campus, and also just knowing like how to apply and what to include in like your application process or your essay, or really just what colleges are looking for.
But besides, the schools, just learning the people on the trip and having friends that are our age, even people older than me on the trip and people younger than me, they start and as freshmen, coming in here and looking for their school, so it's never too early and never too late. Some people may not know what they want to go into. Like Britt at Morgan State, she said she changed her major like 25 times. She didn't come from a nice suburban neighborhood. She came from New York in the streets. Didn't really know what she wanted to do, but then she got to Morgan State, somewhere where it felt like home to her, and she did her thing.
I learned to be patient and really go with what your passion is, or you can go into college with like an open mindset, not be stuck on something when you get there your freshman year, because you might want to change your major or something like that, and just go into college with an open mindset.
Meeting new friends was honestly a plus, because I just love to meet new friends and I feel like I'm a social butterfly. So I honestly love the trip overall.
Give your information to people that are where you want to be in 5-6 years. Get to know people at the group, in the camp, the people that you're getting knowledge from and giving knowledge to.
You can do whatever you put your mind to. We have to dig within ourselves to find out what is our purpose. If we're living out our purpose, if we understand what that is, then we can go about doing the things that will allow us to be effective in that. Maybe it's college. It's better to look forward to what you can do versus to what you think that you can't do. Your attitude determines your altitude. That's one thing that my dad used to say. He quoted it from Charles Stanley. And you just have to tap into the resources that can help you resolve those concerns that you may have when it comes to considering college.